Alright. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Salt Mines. We've got Crispy Bacon, aka Brainless, aka Max Sound, in the top left side of this map, off racing as Terran. I believe he's actually been playing a bit of all races. Not sure if this is his random account or not, but he is Terran in this game, up against Game of Drones in the bottom right side, which is a name I remember. Terran Scum. Okay, we're starting early here. Should not be surprised. Game of Drones calling their opponent Terran Scum. Now, I do believe that basically these two have a history, apparently, of playing games, but Game of Drones is definitely a name I've seen multiple times. And I'm wondering, is this the player who just used to build like 50 hatcheries on the map and build like 100 drones? Because I remember there was a player who used to do that, and I specifically remember them doing it on this map 6-7 years ago, and me casting a game of it in like an icy far, I think. Maybe that was a different player. And I thought we would be friends, says Crispy Bacon. Game of Drones says Domion Pig. Are they saying that like I dominate Crispy Bacon? Crispy Bacon's my sub? I think they're trying to say that Crispy Bacon's my sub. Anyway, for those who aren't familiar with the Salt Mines is a show where we study human psychology at its most frail, which is, of course, when people are playing competitive video games and they usually don't enjoy when they lose. So we're going to see what goes on. SCV's going to pull away. Okay. Hatchery does go down as well. Zerglings are moving forward. 6 Zerglings coming out, and the SCV is going to be going around into the back of the main base as well. Now, the Queen is going to pop out here. It's a very early Zergling pressure, and Crispy Bacon wisely just pulls back to the high ground. You don't want to wall off with the command center. Do not wall off with the command center. You need to bring a second SCV and wall off with the depot. Or you could just pull SCVs and fight with the Reaper. That's an option as well. We're leaving it awfully late on this depot. But it does go down, and that should be good enough to stop those Zerglings, as long as the SCV doesn't float to the bottom. Could throw a grenade here, but it might bounce the Zerglings across the depot, so you got to be careful with that. Reaper's going to jump down, jump back up, and this is what I'm worried about. Okay, luckily it bounced the Zerglings back, not forwards, and that's going to defend it. Reaper does shut it down. There's more Zerglings coming. What the hell is this guy doing? I'm pretty sure you're not meant to do it that way. Now, we are casting this one during my subathon, guys, so we do have Twitch chat on the screen there. You guys let me know if you want that removed in the next one, but I think we'll do this one with Twitch chat on the screen as well. Oh, he lifts off the barracks. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you doing, Crispy? Reaper, don't lose the Reaper! Oh my god, he pulls back at the last second. Oh my god, he was not expecting more Zerglings. The brain-damaged extra Zerglings is sometimes the genius decision, guys. People don't realize that doing the dumb thing is sometimes the smart thing. If your opponent expects you to do the smart thing and plays around that, then actually doing the dumb thing is sometimes better. SCVs going down, man. Quite a few of SCVs and a lot of chaos. 3 SCVs go down. Delay on the command center, delay on the factory. Does it really matter, though, if you're sitting on 15 drones at home? I'm not so sure. Now, we might go back to actually the other thumb. Nah, we'll go back to the other scene. We'll keep this one simple. The reason why is because I just realized how messy that scene looks. Number one, this might end up on YouTube. Number two, I don't want to spend 5 minutes explaining the top that you just saw. It's a subathon. I'm streaming for days on end. There's dumb goals that my wife puts up to embarrass me, like making me wear my eunuch shirt. You know, it's a whole thing. It is what it is, okay? It's fine. Now, so far, Game of Drones is going to build a Spinecrawler Queens. We've done a slow Zergling pressure. Going to go 3 hatchery. This is not a bad playstyle right now. But what I'm curious is, what does Game of Drones do next? Because I've rallied a few slow Zerglings. Well, I wouldn't say it's good either, but it's not like bad, right? You've done some pressure. You forced the Terran to make a few little mistakes. He's floating a lot of money because he's wondering what the hell's going on in this game. You hold that drone key down. I mean, you don't really want a Spinecrawler in the mineral line. You'd rather have that at the front of the base, because otherwise they can just drive past into your main where there's no spine. And lair before ling speed. Okay, at this point, Game of Drones might be doing something that I would refer to as a medium to high level of brain damage strategy. I'm not 100% sure where this is going, but it can't be anywhere good. There's just no reason to get a lair this fast, right? I mean, who knows? I should reserve judgment, guys. We're not here about judging the players. People play at all different skill levels. This is probably a platinum game, I would imagine. Both players... I know Brainless has made diamond with Protoss, but I don't think is maybe low diamond with like Zerg and Terran. 2 barracks making Marines, factory making Widow Mines, and a Liberator coming in. Marines are going to catch these 2 Overlord. Game of Drones What the hell is this, guys? This is the double Overlord sacrifice into your opponent's natural at 5 minutes. Oh my god. You know what? You know why? Do you know why that happened, guys? It's because to attack with the Zerglings, Game of Drones doesn't use control groups. So they have actually rallied their Zerglings to the front, and then because they built some Overlords before they set the rally point back over here, the Overlords popped out and tried to fly all the way across to the enemy base. There is a guy in low GM who does this. I kid you not. There is a guy who does not use control groups, and he's always attacking you. So every time after you defend an attack, you move out with your Marines, you get 6 to 7 Overlord kills every single time, and he just doesn't fix it. Like every single game, it's the same thing. Every time I play against that guy, it is always an absolute poop shoot. I'm like, what the hell is this, dude? Okay, Hellion's going to drive in. He's going to go for the run by Liberator on the natural. Hellion's in the third. Going to find some decent damage. Crispy Bacon getting in there. 1-1 Roach Tech is on the way behind this, but Game of Drones does not have any economy. Down to just 31 drones. I mean, luckily the Terran economy is kind of bad as well. Massive supply block on 46 behind this for Crispy Bacon. But Crispy Bacon completely denying mining on the natural, killing every worker on the third. So right now, the income is actually way up for the Terran until this natural gets back on mining, and then it'll be able to catch up. Liberator's going to rotate into the main base just before the Spore Crawler finishes. Right now, it is a battle of... Oh my god, he still hasn't built a depot. Crispy Bacon has not looked back at their base to build a depot for at least 2 minutes. We have been on 46 out of 46 for minutes, and we're building a single tech lab and floating 2k minerals? 2k? Oh my god. Oh my god, we lost the Liberator, so we finally were able to build some stuff. We also did a supply drop, which unsupply blocked us. Those roaches poke forward, but a Widowmine fires and they back away. Oh my god, please build a depot. We still haven't built a depot. You realized you were supply blocked and you dropped a supply drop, but you haven't actually built a depot yet until we get supply blocked again. Oh my, Crispy Bacon getting very excited with the Hellion Lib. Another supply drop. Please tell me you're going to build a depot this time. Finally, depots go down. Oh my god, he realized. Okay, this is some high-level micro, or macro, I should say, from Crispy Bacon. We're talking about a player who is clearly playing their off-race. Good harass, terrible macro. And Game of Drones, still on just 35 drones with a... What the fudge is that? Oh god, what is this? Oh my god, what am I looking at right? Guys, you know you can wall this with 2 Evo chambers. This Evo chamber could just be 1 space to the left. And it's a full wall off. But he's like, no, but what if the rocks go down? And I'm like, yeah, it's 2,000 hit points. I think you'll have enough time to react if the rocks get taken down. Like, what the fudge? This is the dumbest wall off I've ever seen in my life. There's legitimately as many Evo chambers in that wall as Game of Drones has IQ points. Holy crap, that's a disaster. 2 spines and a spore over here at the third, spore behind the natural. I mean, at least the main and the natural are saturated now. Just needs to rally to that third base. Lib Cheeser. What? Holy crap, the delay. Game of Drones stabilizes after defending it, and then 2 minutes later is like, Lib Cheeser. This is like this weird thing. Like, have you guys ever called someone a name, but they're like, really bad at trading insults? You're like, you're a fat face, and you like kind of laugh and you think they think they're taking it well. You don't realize that they're like severely bad with social interactions, and they're just like, whoa. And 5 minutes later they'll come back and they'll go, fuck your face, and you'll be like, what? They'll be like, you said my face was fat or something, and you're like, oh, why didn't you say that immediately? Like, you were just stewing on that this whole time? It was just like a dumb comment, dude. And they're like, you said my face was fat. Fuck you. And you're like, okay, that's crazy. You 12 pool lol, says Crispy Bacon. Proxy 3 games in a row versus Terran. Yeah, pool first. Your race. It was actually like a 12 or 13 or 14 pool. Game of Drones is like, well, I keep getting proxied, so I have to 12 pool to defend it, which is ludicrous. And is now going to go mass Roach with 2-2, which should actually destroy this Terran army if they can all get out with Roach speed. And 2-2, but 2-2 might not quite be ready, and with 2 libs, nothing that shoots up for the Zerg. This could be a problem. Crispy Bacon's army is so damaged right now, and the Evo chambers are actually going to work against the Zerg if he sieges up behind it, but he's going to push towards the 4th base, see if he can take it out. The Roaches gathering forwards. Game of Drones trying to get an angle. Dude, I think these Roaches should do okay because of the 1-1 upgrade advantage. Even though a lot of them aren't there, they're just now gathering. These Roaches on the left try to focus the tank. Can they get it? They do take out the tank, but the libs, there's no answer to the libs. The Roaches, even though they do well versus the bio, that tank getting big shots in the back. Liberator's firing as well. Ooh, okay. Roaches, are they... What the... He just moved them there and went hold position. What? Did you see that? He just grabbed 5 roaches, ran them to the side of the battle, and told them to hold position. Like, what in the hell were you even trying to do? Like, I understand people make misclicks, but that was nonsensical. Queen Roach coming forward right now. The 1-1, now 2-2 upgrades are so good. These queens are going to ravage, man. Queens go after the medevacs. 1 medevac goes down, and Crispy Bacon has to back away. Now, the question is, Crispy Bacon, did they learn about supply blocks? Yes, they did. We now have 60 supply free. And we're taking a planetary at the front. Amazing. I love it. 1-1 upgrades are on the way. We've got 3 barracks. 2-1 upgrades started, so we're very slowly going to catch up as Crispy Bacon. Meanwhile, Game of Drones is on 61 workers with 2-2 upgrades. Obviously, you should kill your own Evo here to open this path up so you can actually move around, break the rocks and stuff. But all Game of Drones needs to do is just take a fifth base, drone up, take 4 more gases, go to 70 drones, and just make like Roach Hydra, maybe Roach Hydra Viper. You can't really lose from this situation as the Zerg due to the upgrade advantage and the easy to take income advantage right now. Unless you choose to just not drone and just make roaches while swapping into melee upgrades for God knows why. In which case, yes, it's very possible to lose because you're purposely sitting at a terrible economy like the Terrans at. So we've got 2 players who are stuck in kind of the very mid-game sort of economy. 5th base does go down on the right side, and we are going to see these roaches run around that left as well. Chat saying there's no way this is diamond. This looks better than platinum to me. This looks like diamond 3. This looks very much like a diamond 3 game to me. We saw multi-prong Hellion lib harass, right? The problem people always have when they watch people who aren't pros, if they don't watch a lot of StarCraft of average shows, they don't realize how bad they are, number one. Number two, they apply the standards of how they play in a perfect game at Diamond 3 to how people play in a messy game. And this is a messy game, guys. Roach is getting kind of slaughtered there. Even though they've got the upgrade advantage, the Roaches were split up. Does kill a bunch of units up north, though. The Roaches are splitting up pretty well. Game of Drones is getting kind of fancy. But that tank on that right side, oh, the tank and the Widow Vines. Those Roaches get hammered. Pretty good cleanup there for Crispy, but actually Crispy's got to pull back right now. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Marine Marauder tank hanging out. Roaches there as well. 5 swarm hosts on the way for Game of Drones. Now, right now, I feel like we just need to see Crispy reset the economy, land the 4th, and that'll be good. But Crispy's once again going to attack. Now 2-1 upgrades against 2-2. So the upgrade advantage is gone. And Game of Drones has still not broken the rocks or torn down their absolutely terrible wall. And is going for a Nidus Worm right now. While nowhere near max, they're dumping their gas into +3, a Nidus Worm, and Swarmos when they need to be spending it on actual army to survive. Game of Drones with some very bizarre decision-making right now. Roach Ravager trying to run forward. They do take out a tank. The Liberators are once again going to cause a problem. Oh my god, Crispy's playing such a shitbag style here. The Roaches will counterattack and intercept, which is probably the best thing to do. Intercept the rally and then build new units to defend. But dude, if Game of Drones just made Hydras, I feel like Roach Hydra, this would be a pretty chill way to play. Swarmos are an amazing unit. Swarmos Nidus is pretty good. But if you don't have any creep or any decent army to just control your side of the map, going straight to Swarmos is going to be a bit of a wild decision. Those Swarmos probably should try to join in to the fight. They're going to go down here, but they missed the army. They missed the army! Oh, that's a disaster, mate. Roach runs in on the counter. The Planetary is defending over there. Bio stims in behind the 3rd base. Oh, no! Oh, no! Okay, this game's about to go to hell in a handbasket. Game of Drones dropping worker count so hard. The Libs come in as well. Roach is trying to get over there. There's Libs on both sides. The 3rd and the 4th are both under siege. Oh my god, these Libs are ruining. Dude, these Libs are ruining. There's no anti-air. I told you guys, where's the Hydra Den? If you've got 2-2 upgrades, why would you not make a Hydra Den, man? Oh no, the tank is going to blast these Roaches apart. Oh my god, okay. Tank will go down. Roaches will start to do some damage. Locusts actually do some decent damage here. But good pullback for Crispy, letting the Liberators clean up as many of those as possible. Siege tank does go down though. And a few Marines and Marauders fall also. Roaches still finding damage. 63 workers though for Crispy Bacon. If he can defend this natural, maybe pull the SCVs and fight with them, it could be good. The Marine Marauder still smashing. Still nothing that shoots up. Oh my god, you need to just move spores. You got 2 spores! There's 2 spores right there. Move the spores. But they're too busy fighting, and now the Marines and Marauders might be able to kill the spore crawlers. If these spores just uproot and get underneath those Libs, they could take them out. Oh! Oh! Oh, that is true, guys. That is actually true. If you look at it, a lot more liberal people are down with homosexuality. So, yeah, I think they'd proudly say, yeah, I am a lib hag. Word that rhymes with hag. Wait, what did they say? 0 skill sorry after that? Wow, 0 skill. The player who's sieging libs and destroying you. Yeah. Well, no, oh, okay, the spore's finally moved. I like how Game of Thrones build order here is build spore to counter lib, complain about lib, rage a little bit, call opponent names, then move spore crawler to deal with lib. Like, I love that there's, like, the priorities are in the correct order. For those of you, you might think build spore, move under lib, but no. If you don't have the line in between, you're not hedging. In case you lose the game, you need to always have an excuse, remember. This is the most important thing every veteran StarCraft player knows. First thing in any StarCraft game is set up your excuses ahead of time, and that's how you become a true god gamer. Game of Drones right now, trying to build 10 more Swarm hosts and burrow. Seems to be a little tilted by Terran from the start of this. What I love about this game is Crispy Bacon's macro is so average. Not even average, it's below average. But he's just doing annoying Liberator tactics and like doing a few things like planetaries on third bases and stuff that like you know someone who rages at Terran is going to struggle with all this. Even though if they just fix their basics even a little bit, they could just overwhelm Crispy quite hard. But trying to get in there as well. Oh, medevac does go down. Twitch's like, why did he call him a British cigarette? Well, everyone knows British cigarettes don't taste as good as American cigarettes. So that's a big insult in America for those who don't know. They're like, ha! British cigarettes are of lower caliber. They have less nicotine in them. Ha! Yes, 100%, guys. Yeah. Tanks taking out the spore crawlers there as well. And they're going to come forward now. Still going to defend with just nothing but swarm hosts. Yeah, I think Game of Drones doesn't understand how to make a core army comp. So this is the rule of StarCraft, guys. You have a core army, and then you sometimes add fancy shit like swarm hosts or infestors or vipers or lurkers on top. But Game of Drones threw their roach army away and then tried to pivot to pure swarm host nidus with no gas to actually support it. And only when they get pushed do they build roaches. If they had a big roach army ready, a little bit of creep spread, they could have destroyed these armies so many times, especially with that nice upgrade advantage. It's 3-2 versus 2-1 right now. But the swarm hosts are now burrowing and trying to defend this base with free units, which to me doesn't look like a winning tactic. It looks like I'm trying to delay the death. I'm trying to waste my opponent's time. And if there's anything I've learned from the salt mines, guys, it's people who get very angry at video games, their schedules aren't packed. And this, I mean, I always figured people were angry at me when I play a way they don't like in video games because their day is really busy. I figured they've got work meetings. They're probably like a high-powered CEO. Maybe they run a small business. You know, it's a more than full-time job. But it's interesting. But then I realized after casting the salt mines for a few years, a lot of the players actually stay in the game when it's over and keep trying to waste the opponent's time. And I've actually come to this very surprising conclusion. People who rage in video games a lot don't have a lot going on. It's almost like they're trying to derive their meaning and purpose as a human from winning at a video game. And then when they don't win the video game, they get really, really mad. And this is just one of those big things. Just leave, you toxic pile of crap. Oh! Crispy's had enough! Crispy's like, get out, dickhead! Oh my god. Now, to be fair, we've been making planetaries. We don't have that many scans. But Crispy could just scan and get rid of these swarm hosts. I don't think he knows where they are, though. Maybe he doesn't realize that they're burrowed underground. See if the swarm hosts, will they reveal themselves, guys? I mean, it sounds like these two have played a bunch of games against each other. Looks like they're both under each other's skin, so to speak. Oh, we could just fight. I think we could just fight. You got to stand and fight there. You're on creep. Yeah, he's got to just fight the Locust. But Brainless, taking a little while to finish him off. These Locusts actually managed to kill a command center there. I mean, I don't think it matters. I think the Zerg is pretty dead. But Crispy not scanning right now, trying to build more command centers. He's going to move down. Okay, now he realizes what's going on. He's like, hey, wait a second. You're doing the poo-poo strategy. You're doing the burrow. You're hiding underground. Yep. Spore crawlers will go down. The scan does take care of that. These Locusts are going to come in. They ain't going to do shit to a planetary, but they can at least keep denying the natural expand. And it looks like Crispy Bacon should be able to defend. Yeah, planetary with repair easily defends. Oh god, repair! Okay, he repairs. A few Marines help out as well. And if he scans there, he should be able to take care of these swarm hosts. Planetary does hang on. And look at that. He scans it. Marines are going to take a while, but they'll eventually get there. The swarm host taking damage, dude. +2 armor on those swarm hosts. Does have to drop another scan as the libs come in. And roast them and toast them. That's the way to do it. We're having skewered locust for dinner tonight. Do you reckon locust just tastes like grasshopper, guys? Like, did you guys know... Wait, is it locusts and grasshoppers are the same thing? Wait, what is it that turns into locusts? Is it grasshoppers? When there's too many, they like turn into a locust swarm, right? They like morph into a friggin' swarm that goes and like eats everything. I think locusts and grasshoppers are the same thing. I've heard grasshoppers are pretty tasty. Sorry, you are gay and play Terran. Oh, he's fine with being gay. Brainless is super gay, Game of Drones. And I don't think they mind when you say that. I don't think there's many people who get offended by this these days. Like, I'm sure there's one guy who's like, what? This guy is calling me gay? I am not gay. I have sex with the woman. You don't call me gay? No, no gay. I do woman sex. Fuck you, I do woman sex. Like, I'm sure you have like a 1 in 800 chance of getting that reaction when you call someone gay on the internet, guys. I'm going to say the other 799 times, people kind of just giggle to themselves and they're like, yeah. Like, sure, cool. Because you choose to queue as T equals gay. Okay, guys, let's analyze this. If you queue as Terran, but why are you gay? Now, if you queue as Terran, are you gay? This is a question I think with my current outfit, I'm very well set up to answer. Let's think about it. Big guns. Okay, that's kind of, I guess, is that a bit gay? It could be considered gay. Snazzy outfits. Fucking stylish outfits. Especially, I think these are the fancy Emojin skins, which are pretty fancy. Maybe the Tyranor ones. Pretty fancy. That's quite gay. What else is gay? I don't see many women soldiers, and the ones that are all in like the Air Force. The women, as far as I know, it's only the Banshee and the Medevac as women. So the Air Force also is its own little gay microcosm, and the rest, all the barracks and factories, super gay, because I think they're all completely men. So I guess Terran is kind of gay if we think about it. Actually, yeah, why not? I'm okay with it, guys. I do queue Terran a lot as well. I guess now I'm a bit confused, though, because when I queue as random and I get Terran, does that mean I'm also gay? Or am I like 1/3 gay? Now, Game of Drones is leaving me more confused than when I started. This is more complicated than I thought. You guys are going to have to help me out in the comment section. Big thank you, Crispy Bacon, there for... Honestly, before we leave the game, we have to check one statistic. All right, Dot's going to do some editing magic here to cut out me rewinding. She probably won't. I'll probably forget to tell her. So I want to check when we hit the 46 supply block and when we got out of it. The start was pretty slowed down from the 12 pool shenanigans. But this is just... I love checking little stats like this, because I just want Game of Drones to see this game and realize what they lost to. At 4 minutes 30, maybe 4:34, we hit a 46 supply block. I'm pretty sure it was past 6 minutes. When the supply drop comes down. Remember, it was 4:30, maybe 4:34. It was just under 2 minutes from supply block to the supply drop coming down. And you can see that kicks in here. Instantly supply blocked and doesn't even start building depots. This is some high-level macro. To be fair, the Liberator was being a massive pain in the art. In the art? A pain in the butt. I don't know why I can't speak good, so fair enough. But, Game of Drones, just remember, I know you're playing against these gay Terran. Here's the thing. If they're supply blocked for 2 minutes at 46 supply, not building workers, I think you should probably be able to win. You can figure it out. Also, don't do a 4 Evo chamber wall in future. This is the most awful thing I've ever seen in my life that legitimately made it so hard for you to move around this map. This was the worst thing I've ever seen. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy the absolutely peak gameplay of people that rage at video games. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time. Goodbye and good night.